everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Steve.
I'm Mark.
And this is Smokey Steve and Mark.
Oh, yes, it is.
Welcome or welcome back.
Oh, yes. Happy Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day.
Day. It is. Half the week is done.
12:45. 12:45. That's my magic number for the week. Is officially half over work-wise.
Yeah. And
So-
you still don't know if you have like a half a day on Friday or not. Or anything.
I don't. They usually,
Interesting.
it's not, Easter's coming up, obviously. You may have noticed we made a couple videos about it.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's a holiday I don't think it's a paid holiday where I work.
Yeah.
A lot of people take it off because it's a, uber Catholic area and a lot of folks will be observing it. I don't know if I will be. I may be observing it from home.
Yeah. It's interesting that it's only recognized as a holiday in 12 states in the U.S., actually.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
When I was in school, we used to get off like Thursday, Friday, or some schools spring
the
break
whole
would
weekend.
be.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm off on Monday,
Mhm.
Easter Monday. I'm very happy about that. I always like the day after a holiday off, not the day before. I get both reasons.
Yeah.
The day before so you can prep, but I'm more like the day after because I need to rest.
Decompress.
Yes.
Travel. Who
Definitely.
wants to drive home Christmas night and go to work the next day?
I know. It seems like it's always like that. Too.
Unless you're like, essential. There's always people like nurses, doctors, firefighters, corrections officers.
Yeah.
Hell, even in hospitality, you never have a holiday on the day of the holiday.
Right.
Because you're
No, I
working.
never did. No. Ever.
But
I don't know. But we are, Easter's this weekend. And let's see. April starts tomorrow. Do you believe that it's April already?
further, it's going to snow a little bit tonight here.
It is.
Trace to 4 inches on the ground.
We
And
shall
more in the
see.
higher elevations. We knew another snow was coming. It's
I
going to
just
melt
knew
in like
it.
3
I
days,
just
I
knew it.
hope.
Yeah.
But, we're going to get some snow
I
tonight.
know. And I have a doctor's appointment at 8 a.m. in the morning, so it'll be just in time for all that snow. So we'll see. 4 inches really is nothing, but
Good thing you're a
we
morning
never
person.
know, though. I know, and I am such a morning person.
I know. I don't even try to talk to you usually beyond how to sleep until, I don't know, 11,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. That's me, yes.
Mhm.
But we also have a lot of exciting things coming up for April. Oh my gosh, we have a new segment coming out.
Mhm.
That'll be out after Easter. I'm super stoked about this. I'm not gonna say anything about it though.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin. I always do that.
Yeah, you do.
I always ruin it.
Yeah,
So
you ruin everything.
we'll just anticipate a new segment.
I'll just dangle the carrot right here.
Yeah,
There's some
a
new
whole
stuff coming
new
up.
backdrop coming out. Our anniversary. Can
Our
you
anniversary is
honestly
coming up.
believe that's coming up? That's next week, isn't
It's
it?
8th, 9th, or 10th.
8th, 9th, or 10th of April is our anniversary.
We can't agree on the date, so it's a range of days. We disagree, and also it covers my ass if I forget on the 8th or 9th.
Well,
It gives me till the 10th.
That's true. And it'll be what, our 7th year together?
7th. Yeah, it'll be
Our
7
7th
years.
year together. And it's extra special this year because I guess it's official. We're engaged
We're
this
engaged
year.
this year.
Our first anniversary as an engaged couple.
Are we going to have 7 more of those before the wedding?
I don't know. I was just going to say, do you think like next year it'll be like the wedding anniversary or
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's up to you, herd immunity. Do your part.
Yes, we need to get to
I don't want to get married in a mask. Everyone do your
No,
part.
No.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
the PSA for today.
No.
Don't ruin my wedding, everybody.
And of course Easter. Easter's in April. Well,
Yeah.
so we have something though. It's a lot of fun things coming up, and I think let's see. Tomorrow is story time with you.
Story time. Yeah, then we have Friday.
Friday, I think we'll do kind of Easter themed date night.
Yeah, we have date night going on.
I think
We're
we'll
gonna
be in the kitchen.
Yeah, Mark might even cook,
I think we will.
which means I don't have to.
Oh, I've been getting a lot of requests for more seafood recipes.
Yeah, so we hooked it up.
I think we might just do that.
Yeah. Then
And then-
Saturday, I get to spend 36 hours with Foodie Beauty.
You honestly believe that? That is just again. I'm not gonna talk about it. Don't
less
get me going.
There's less coverage on COVID than there is on Chantal right now. It's
Bizarre.
So we'll be talking about that, and then we have our live, and then we're back to Monday again.
Yeah,
So
right.
it goes
And
quick.
yeah, live on Easter Sunday. We'll still be there.
Yeah, we'll still be here for that
Yeah.
too.
So very, very cool. But tonight,
Tonight,
we promised you Easter content all week, and tonight is no exception.
No, it is
we
not.
have some fun and interesting facts all about Easter. You want to get to it?
yeah, let's
All
get
right,
to it.
let's do it. Oh, yes. Some fun, interesting facts about Easter. All right, I'll
Okay.
start it off, okay?
All right, sell me on this. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, so number one. You can thank Germany for the Easter Bunny. It's true. It's true. The idea of the Easter Bunny giving candy and eggs originated in Germany during the Middle Ages. The first written mention of this tradition dates back to the 16th century. And then Dutch settlers right here in Pennsylvania brought the bunny to the U.S. in the 1700s.
How about that?
I know. I think that's pretty cool, huh?
That's different.
It is.
Leave it to the Germans. Didn't they make the tree too?
Oh my gosh. As a matter of fact, we can thank the Germans for a lot of our holiday traditions, including the Christmas card. The tradition of giving Christmas cards originated in Germany.
See, they're ahead of the curve.
They are.
God,
They are.
Good God. Well, Easter eggs. What do you know about
Easter
Easter eggs? Because I'm going to tell you some stuff about Easter eggs.
Are you? Oh, the Easter egg.
The Easter egg. They actually come from Lent.
Okay.
While there are certainly pagan traditions that use eggs as symbols of fertility, the Christian tradition of Easter eggs has its roots in Lent. That's the
Okay.
period we're in now, right before Easter, for anyone who's not familiar with
Yeah.
dogma. Lent's a preparatory period before Easter where some Christians, particularly Catholics, abstain from certain foods and beloved activities as a form of fasting.
Ah, yes.
Ah.
Yes.
In medieval times, this fast included meat, milk, and eggs.
Oh,
The eggs.
the egg.
Of those three foods, eggs are the only ones that don't spoil quickly without refrigeration. And according to Christianity Today, the long Lenten fast often led to a surplus of eggs when Easter rolled around, making them cheaper to buy and give as an Easter gift.
Oh, okay. You got me. I didn't know that one.
I didn't know that one either.
I didn't.
It was news to me.
Who knew?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Totally. All right, well, let's move on then to the Easter lily.
Okay.
I love me an Easter lily.
I
I
know.
do.
They're
I do.
pretty.
They are pretty.
But they're pretty.
They are. Okay, these beautiful blooms first originated in Japan and then later arrived in England in the 18th century. Now, here in the US, we only caught on to that trend after World War II. The transition from dormant bulbs to the beautiful flowers represents hope and rebirth, one of the two most important themes of Easter. Haha, pretty cool. All right, peeps. Chocolate, I gotta melt this. Hey guys, how are you? I'm just in the kitchen using some peeps to make a nice little Easter treat, which I'll share with you another time. But I have some interesting facts about the peep. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, the peeps, a beloved part of any Easter basket for sure, right? But did you know when they first were made many, many years ago, it took over 30 hours to make just one peep? Oh, yeah, there was a group of women who would sit down and actually use a pastry bag to create the peeps. And it had an incredibly long cooling time. Now, fast forward 1954, the whole process was automated, making it to take just 6 minutes to make an entire batch of peeps. Whew! Glad they did that, right? Oh my gosh. And another interesting fact, the factory that creates all those peeps, they're neighbors of ours. Oh yeah, right here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, the Peep Factory is. Ah, very cool. All right, I'm going to get back to my treats, all right? Happy Easter, everybody. I don't know. Don't you just love Peeps?
They have their moments.
They have their, you know what? I find them to be a nice, like, it reminds me of Easter.
It marks
it's
the
part
season.
of Easter. Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as eating them, I'm
No,
not a
thank
big
you.
fan of them. I'm
They
really
explode
not.
in the microwave if you put them in there.
I know.
They don't explode. They get huge.
They
and
get
then
they like
collapse.
whoosh, and then they go down. Well, you know, that's what I was doing in the kitchen. I was making a little vignette, okay, to put in another video of my favorite way to eat peas,
Mm-hmm.
dipped in chocolate. Now that I like.
Yeah, that I could probably get my arms around. So, Easter, you ever dye eggs? We used to dye eggs.
We used to
The
dye
whole house
eggs.
smelled like vinegar. Do you remember dyeing eggs? Maybe you still do?
I-
Okay, pause. Easter egg die comes from the Dutch word for Easter. Paws is the one that almost everybody universally had that little wire thing to drop
Yes,
the
I
eggs.
remember.
You always had to get a spoon because all the kids were fighting over it.
Yep.
And then the whole house smelled like vinegar and everything fizzed and you had mixed colors and it was
Yeah.
fun. So they've been supplying the world with Easter egg dies for over 135 years. I didn't realize it was that long.
I didn't realize that.
But do you know where the name comes from? You might think
I
it
do
has
not.
something to do with the Easter Bunny.
Like pause, like pause.
Pause. Yeah. Which means I pronounced it correctly. I had to go searching for the pronunciation. But there's a simpler answer. Pause takes its name from the Dutch word for Easter, Pasen, which founder William Townley learned from his Pennsylvania Dutch neighbors. Again with the Dutch.
Ah, interesting.
Y'all are killing it. Today, Paws sells around 10 million egg coloring kits every year.
10 million?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's
A lot of
crazy.
eggs. A lot of eggs.
Well, okay. So on the secular side of things, I had to include this because I kind of knew it, but I didn't know that it was all official, like,
Mhm.
right? All right. So we're talking mass attendance or church attendance on the
Oh.
holiday, okay?
Mhm.
This will probably come as no surprise to you, but it's now a proven fact that mass or church attendance increased on Easter.
Mhm.
Okay, we knew that, but now it's proven. They actually did a research study that spanned from 2014 to 2019, and church attendance increased across the country dramatically. As a matter of fact, we're talking 84% increase
Yeah.
just on Easter alone. Google Trends, church spikes twice a year. Once at
Christmas and Easter.
and once at Easter. Easter seeing the most,
Mhm.
like the highest spike in search for the word
Yeah.
church.
Yeah, diehard bitter old Catholics will say, Christmas and Easter, they only come to church
They
two
only come
times a
those
year.
times. Yeah.
Now, having said that, if you go to church those 2 times a
Yeah.
year, it's jam-packed. You
It
can't get a
is.
seat at a lot of churches.
Oh,
At least
yeah.
my parents' parish and the one I grew up in, it was like that.
Mhm.
You couldn't get a seat Christmas Eve, Easter at noon, nothing.
Yeah.
But any other day of the week, you take your seat.
Yeah.
Pick pick where you want to sit.
Any
So-
other Sunday. It was like that in my church too. Yeah, it was very, very, very busy. In fact, they would add a second service.
Yeah.
On Easter, they would have a sunrise service, and then we would have a pancake breakfast,
Mhm.
and then they would have one. Usually around 10:30, they would have the second one, and they both were packed at Easter.
Yeah.
You know.
We'd always go to the vigil night before.
Yeah.
3 hours, one of
Mhm.
them in the dark. It was
Yeah.
all very ritualistic, very cool, very mystical.
Yeah.
It was all very candles
Mhm.
and night and
You hold the
incense.
candle, and everything was bare, and the altar was draped in black. And
Yeah.
yeah.
The music
yeah.
was good. You could say Alleluia again because you couldn't
Yes.
say it for 40 days. I forgot about that
Right,
part.
right.
You weren't allowed.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so
Cool. As a child, you may remember that feeling of betrayal when you bit into your chocolate Easter bunny only to find out it was hollow. Well, it turns out there are two reasons for that. Now, the first being the most obvious, that is cost. It takes less chocolate to produce a hollow chocolate Easter bunny than it does a solid one. Thus, it should cost less as well. But the first reason was actually the reason, if you know what I mean, a hollow chocolate Easter bunny was made, and that was out of safety. You see, the CEO of the Palmer Candy Company created a hollow chocolate Easter bunny because children all over the country were breaking their teeth on the solid ones. Huh. Pretty interesting, huh?
I still would have preferred the solid one. Cheated. I felt cheated is what I felt. But that's neither here nor there.
Oh my gosh!
At
I,
any rate.
I personally prefer a hollow Easter bunny, just for the fact alone that it's easier to eat. That's my
It
opinion.
is. You can break it off in pieces. You could dip it in peanut butter.
Yeah,
You know,
yes, you can. I remember as a kid, you always hoped for the biggest Easter bunny,
Yeah.
in your basket. And I one year, every year, but one year I got a really, really big one. We would always keep it in the freezer and break pieces off of it.
Yeah.
And like gnaw on it. Like, I mean,
Mhm.
I don't know. So, but that's interesting. And so, did you know this? Check this out. Do you know what the largest chocolate Easter bunny was ever?
No, I'm guessing it's in the hundreds or probably thousands of pounds.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much.
Well, the largest chocolate Easter bunny ever produced was over 9,000 pounds. It took an entire
big.
crew of people to make this.
Did it like block the Suez Canal too?
Right.
That sounds pretty
It
giant.
probably
chocolate
could
bunny.
have. It probably could have. And it was made by a candy company in Brazil.
Brazil, not the Germans.
Not
this
the
time.
Germans.
Well, thanks anyway. But
Yeah.
go Brazil.
Yeah.
Big bunny.
Well, there you have it. I think we covered about 8 or 9 interesting Easter facts for you.
I think we did.
That was fun.
Yeah,
I like
that was
doing
cool.
stuff like
it kicks
that.
up dust because Easter is not one of my favorite holidays.
It's
but
not either
But
for me.
there's memories that stick out here and there.
Mhm.
Easter baskets, because
Yes.
the bunny would always come and
Yeah.
do it. Now the bunny comes,
Hoping
the night
that the
before.
bunny's gonna come,
Yeah.
like the day before. Oh, I hope he comes and visits.
I hope he remembers my favorites.
Yeah, and
you
then
know.
of course, searching for your Easter basket.
We didn't search for the baskets.
No,
Our baskets
that
were the
was,
open.
that was the fun
but,
of it.
But there was an egg hunt.
Oh,
Some very easily placed ones, like in the candlesticks.
yeah.
Holders, and then there'd be like one by the TV, and then there'd be a couple stuffed in the couch, and I think there was like quarters in all of them.
Ah, that's cool.
And that's how we used to do that.
Yeah.
The baskets were already made.
Oh.
They were there, and then we would just. Always had the same one.
Mm-hmm.
My brother had the same one. My sister had the same one. My parents had the same one.
Uh-huh.
Every single
Like
year.
year after year after
year
year.
after year after year.
That's like our stockings from your mom.
Yeah.
We get stockings every year for Christmas, and we empty them out,
Give them
and then
back
we
to
give them
her.
back.
And Santa refills them
Oh,
again.
yes, they do.
Next year, exact same one. It's
Oh,
just easier.
I remember a fun little memory of Halloween. Halloween, goodness, candy on the mind.
Mhm.
Of Easter. I was young. I don't remember how old I was, but I was old enough to know how to do things. So I got an Easter basket, and it was hidden, and I had to find it,
Mhm.
and I couldn't find it, and I got mad. So I had thrown some clothes in the dryer.
Mhm.
I ran over and I had turned the dryer on. That's where the Easter basket was.
Oh.
So I walked away from it. I'm hearing clank, 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 clank. And my stepmother at the time came running in and opened it up, and it was a mess.
Yeah, I would imagine things would melt in a dryer.
That taught me not to be a brat.
Yeah.
I was a brat because I couldn't find the Easter basket.
Well,
I thought the Easter bunny didn't come.
Well, at least then you were like, oh well, on with chores.
Right? Yes.
C'est la vie. Let's finish the laundry.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that. We had a lot of fun doing it. I like your sticker.
Thank you.
I have my
I had a
sticker
coffee
on.
stain.
Exactly.
I'm not being funny. There was a coffee
There
stain.
was a coffee
And
stain.
I'm like, we kind of match. So we either both changed shirts or we both put something to cover it.
Yeah.
Stickers won. So
I like our stickers.
it goes.
So that's cool. Well, I guess that's it.
I would say so. Well, thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
Please do subscribe. Hit the notification bell on your way out so you get notifications every time we have new videos and also when we go live. You can follow us on Facebook at Smokey Steve Space and Mark, or on Instagram at Smokey Steve and Mark, Twitter at Smokey Steve A. Our email, our contact info is all listed below as well. Thank you again, and I will catch up with you tomorrow for a story time.
Oh, yes.
Maybe it'll be a holiday story time, an Easter story time.
That'll be nice.
People would probably want a story with a happy ending, wouldn't you think?
Yes, a happy ending,
Yeah,
please.
I don't have a lot of Easter stories with happy endings. We'll see.
All right.
We'll see. We'll
I
see.
guess we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, everybody, please have a very nice rest of the week.
Mhm.
And remember to stay safe and stay well, but above all else, stay positive, okay? All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Ciao. I want that Easter bunny. Is there any more left?
No.